What's up, guys? It's B Wade. We have 6 NBA games for Monday. Some of the lines have dropped for a few of the games for props, and so I wanted to get these picks in before lines move. I have 5 different players that I have really zoned in on. I'm going to walk you guys through that research and analysis. We also cooked on the Discord today. We are just printing money. If you guys aren't on there yet, there's a link down below in the description. 100% free. Me and my boy Jacob are just giving picks out on there, so check it out. Let's jump into these 5 picks for you. We're starting with Damian Lillard, over 22.5 points. And look, I know he's going up against OKC. Best defense, arguably, in the league. But he's cooking right now. He's gone over this in 9 out of the last 10 games. He's averaging 27 over that last 10 games, guys. He's only missed it once against Brooklyn. I mean, you look, and he's hit it against other Orlando, one of the best defensive teams. He still dropped 28 on him. You're looking at the Celtics. He still dropped 31 on him. Miami still dropped 37. So, he's scoring on good defensive teams. He might not go off, but he's going to have at least 23 points. Make sure to lock this one in. I think this is going to end up at 23.5 or 24.5 by tip-off. Next, we're taking Keontae George, who has been really lighting up the scoreboard. He's gone over this points and rebounds in 5 straight games. We need 18. And at first, I like this points line. And you can see he's hit that in 4 out of the last 5. But what you'll notice here is when we go to points and rebounds, it only goes up 3, right? But he's been averaging 5 rebounds over these last 6 games. He's averaging a good chunk of rebounds, and so only having to add on 3 rebounds or 3 points and rebounds to the line when he's averaging 5 or 6 in that category is a great value. So we're going to take points and rebounds here. You look at the Clippers defense and it's solid, but the shooting guard position is where they lack a little bit. They're giving up 25.6 points a game, and rebounds they're giving up almost 8. So I like George to get, again, 5 to 6 rebounds in this game, and then we only need 12 to 13 points, and we're hitting this line. When you come over here and you look at it, it's a little comical, but players with his style have hit this line in 8 out of 9 games. The only player that missed was Keontae George. So you see that's back here. He only had 14 points and rebounds. I still like him to go over this. It was one game, especially when you look at his form right now. He's playing really well. So again, I tell you guys, I want to give you all the information. I'm not here to convince you to take a pick. I'm here to give you the information so you can make an educated decision, and I'm showing you the picks I'm taking. But I always want to give you the other side of the coin. So that is the other side, is that he did miss this earlier in the year against the Clippers. But with how he's playing right now, I'm locking this in. I'm also going to ask you guys to press that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I'm giving out free picks every night. We continue to hit at a rate better than most people. We're somewhere between 60 and 70% usually, and we stay profitable. We're always in the green. So we're taking LaMelo Ball in his first game back from injury. His line is at 23.5. Look, he's averaging 31 a game this year. He's gone over this in all but 3 games. He cooked the Sixers earlier this year for 38. And I think they're going to ease him in a little bit. But look, Charlotte needs him back. They are destitute without LaMelo Ball. And I think he gets enough minutes to hit this line. And so with a line so low, I'm taking him at 23.5. So you'll see that slip on the screen here right now. We're getting 6x for this on Underdog. Underdog is one of the best platforms to have because, 1, they put lines out earlier than anyone else. 2, they have tons of props for every player, anywhere between 10 to 20 different props that you can take for each player. And 3, they are going to double your first deposit up to $1,000, y'all. That's free money. All you have to do is use code BWADE or use the link down below in the description, and they're doubling it. Make sure to check that out. On top of that, Daily Grind Fantasy is one of the best tools if you put a lot of slips in. What they do is they aggregate millions of data points across all of the fantasy apps, and they aggregate them using AI so that you can in real time take advantage of discrepancies in pricing between the different apps. So check it out. I've partnered with them so you can get 25% off with code BWADE. It's a great tool I use. I've used it for the last year now. It's helped me to be profitable, and so I like to tell you guys about it because really I'm here to help y'all win. Right, I'm doing this. I don't get paid to do these videos. It's just I enjoy doing it, and I want to help you guys make money. Let's jump into these last 2 picks. Next, we're rocking with Ivica Zubac over 10.5 rebounds. He's hitting this in 73% of games this year. He's going up against a Utah team that is pretty average in rebounds allowed to centers, giving up 12.4, but I like this. He also put up 11 in his game against them earlier this year. Another thing, when you look, Utah only gives up the 3rd least rebounds allowed. But, like I already showed you, when you go to the center position, they give up a bit more. So, if you see Utah's top 5 for rebounds allowed, that's true. But the center position, they are giving up a bit more as far as their ranking. The fact that he's already hit it this year and that he's hitting this line at a 73% rate gives me a lot of confidence, so I'm locking this in. And then our last pick is Cade Cunningham over 9.5 assists. He's hit this in 8 out of his last 10 games. He's averaging 10.5 assists per game over that span. He's really been playing fantastic basketball here lately. He's becoming the player that Detroit thought they were getting when they took him first overall. He's developing really nicely. And when you look at Miami and the assists they give up, when you go to the point guard position, it's actually 27th, which is, 6th worst in the NBA, giving up 10.2 a game, and he hasn't hit it against them yet at all. So that is not very convincing. I actually hadn't looked at that before I started this video. I already had the pick locked in, but like I say, I'm not here to convince you guys. I'm here to give you all the information. I still like this pick. I think he goes over. You look at the last game, he put 9 up. The first game was 10-28, which is before he really started cooking. So that's back here towards the beginning of the year where, the first 7 games of the year, he only hit this line once. But then once he started hitting, I'd say right around here, he's only missed it 4 times since the beginning of November. And he's hit it, 3, 9, 11 times. So he's hit it 11 out of 15 times in the last 15 games, which is a really solid rate. I like it. I'm taking it. It's on my slip. So you'll see that on the screen here. We're getting 3x for this. Again, I put it on Underdog. If you guys don't have Underdog yet, take advantage of that deposit match and take advantage of an app that's going to have every prop you can think of placing. They have more stat categories than any other app. They put their lines up before anyone, and they have the ability where you can toggle it with a lot more options than PrizePicks and all these other. Really, there's not many bigger than Underdog. It's pretty big, so you should have it. It's probably legal in your state. Check it out. Use code BWADE. Get your first deposit doubled. Appreciate y'all watching this video. I'm going to be giving out the Jamar Chase jersey here within the next 24 hours. Autographed. Pumped to do that. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe. Throw a comment down below just to show some love. Let's make some money to start the week.